സർവീസസ് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ പ്രോഗ്രാമിലേക്ക് ഏവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. സിവിൽ സർവീസസ് അഥവാ IAS എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നമ്മുടെ എല്ലാവരുടെയും വലിയൊരു സ്വപ്നമാണ് അല്ലേ? പക്ഷെ പലർക്കും ആ ഒരു സ്വപ്നം വരെ എത്തിച്ചേരാൻ പറ്റാറില്ല. ഈ പരിപാടി സിവിൽ സർവീസസ് അറ്റംപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത് ആ മെയിൻ ഇന്റർവ്യൂസ് കാത്തിരിക്കുന്നവർക്ക് ഒരു പരിശീലനം എന്ന രീതിയിലാണ് ഡിസൈൻ ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. മാത്രമല്ല സിവിൽ സർവീസ് ഒരു വലിയ ആസ്പിറേഷനായി കരുതുന്ന നിങ്ങളിൽ പലരും ഉണ്ടാവും. നിങ്ങൾക്കും ഒരു വലിയ മോട്ടിവേഷനും പ്രചോദനവും ഒക്കെ ആവട്ടെ ഇവരുടെ വാക്കുകളും ഈ ഇന്റർവ്യൂ പാനലിന്റെ സജഷൻസും ഫീഡ്ബാക്കും ഒക്കെ പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഇതാ അമൃത സിവിൽ സർവീസസ് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ പ്രോഗ്രാം ഇവിടെ ആരംഭിക്കുന്നു. ഇന്നത്തെ ഇന്റർവ്യൂ പാനൽ ആരൊക്കെയാണെന്ന് നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം. ഇന്റർവ്യൂ പാനൽ ചെയർ ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഡോക്ടർ വിശ്വാസ് മെഹ്ത IAS, പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ സെക്രട്ടറി റവന്യൂ, ജോൺ സാമുവൽ അഡ്വൈസർ UNDP, രശ്മി റോജ തുഷാര നായർ, ഡയറക്ടർ ന്യൂസ് ദൂരദർശൻ, N. Prashant IAS, District Collector Calicut, Dr. K. Ambadi IIS, Managing Director Kerala State Coastal Area Development Corporation Limited. Hello Hari.
Thank you.
പുനലൂരിൽ നിന്ന് ഹരികൃഷ്ണൻ അല്ലേ? സോ ഇതിപ്പോൾ വളരെ ഒരു നിർണായകമായ ഒരു ഘട്ടത്തിൽ നിൽക്കുകയാണ്. ഡൽഹിയിൽ ഇന്റർവ്യൂ വരെ എത്തിയിരിക്കുകയാണ്. പ്രിലിംസ് കഴിഞ്ഞു, മെയിൻസ് കഴിഞ്ഞു. സോ അതിലേക്ക് നമുക്ക് കടക്കാം. ബിഫോർ ദാറ്റ് ഹരികൃഷ്ണൻ എന്ന ആളെ കുറിച്ച് നമുക്ക് കുറച്ചുകൂടി പറഞ്ഞു തരും. ടെൽ us about yourself.
ഞാൻ പേര് ഹരികൃഷ്ണൻ, പുനലൂരാണ് വീട്. ഒരു ചേച്ചിയുണ്ട്. അച്ഛനും അമ്മയും ഗവൺമെൻറ് സർവൻസ് ആണ്. ഞാൻ പഠിച്ചത് നവോദയ വിദ്യാലയത്തിലാണ്, കൊട്ടാരക്കര നവോദയ വിദ്യാലയത്തിൽ. അവിടെ നിന്നാണ് എനിക്കിതൊരു സിവിൽ സർവീസിലേക്ക് ഒരു പോകണം എന്നുള്ള താല്പര്യം വന്നത്. നമുക്ക് ഒരു ഗുഡ് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ തന്നു. ഈവൻ ദോ വി ആർ ഫ്രം എ റൂറൽ ബാക്ക്ഗ്രൗണ്ട്, വി ആർ ഗിവൻ ഗുഡ് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ഇൻ സ്പൈറ്റ് ഓഫ് റൂറൽ ബാക്ക്ഗ്രൗണ്ട്. ദാറ്റ് ടു ഇൻ ദ ഫ്രീ, ദാറ്റ് ടോട്ടലി വി ഹാവ് ഗിവൺ ഫ്രീ. ഫ്രീ ആയിട്ട് തന്നു, എല്ലാം ഫ്രീ ആയിരുന്നു. സ്റ്റേഷനറി ഐറ്റംസ്, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമുക്ക് ഹോസ്റ്റൽ ഫെസിലിറ്റീസ് എല്ലാം. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് സമൂഹത്തിന് എന്തെങ്കിലും തിരിച്ച് ചെയ്യണം എന്ന് തോന്നുന്നത് അവിടെ നിന്നാണ്. കാരണം നമ്മുടെ ഗവൺമെൻറ് നമുക്ക് ഇത്രയും വേണ്ടി നമ്മളെ ഹെവിലി സബ്സിഡീസ് പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് തിരിച്ചും എന്തെങ്കിലും ഗവൺമെൻറ് ചെയ്യണം. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ കളക്ടറായിരുന്നു ഞങ്ങളുടെ ചെയർമാൻ. അപ്പം അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ഒരുപാട് മോട്ടിവേഷണൽ തോട്ട്സ്, ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെയാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ ഇതിലേക്ക് പോകാനായിട്ട് തീരുമാനിച്ചത്. പിന്നെ അച്ഛനും അമ്മയും ഒരുപാട് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്തു. അച്ഛൻ്റെ അമ്മേൻ്റെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
എങ്ങനെയായിരുന്നു ഇതിൻ്റെ ഒരു പ്രിപ്പറേഷൻ മോഡ് എങ്ങനെയായിരുന്നു? കാരണം ഇത് അസ്പയർ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരുപാട് പേര് ഹരികൃഷ്ണ വാക്കുകൾ വളരെ ആരാധനയോടെ ഒരുപക്ഷെ നോക്കി കാണുന്നുണ്ടാവും. അപ്പോൾ അവർക്ക് എന്ത് അഡ്വൈസ് ആണ് കൊടുക്കുന്നത്? എങ്ങനെ പഠിക്കണം എന്നാണ്? വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദി കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് എക്സ്റ്റെൻഡ് ഫോക്കസ് ആൻഡ് ഹാർഡ് വർക്ക് യു പുട്ട് ഇൻ? ദർ ഇസ് നോ ഷോർട്ട് കട്ട് ടു ഹാർഡ് വർക്ക് അല്ലേ? അതല്ലാതെ വേറെ എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് ഇതിന് വേണ്ടി ചെയ്തത്?
ഡെഫിനറ്റ്ലി ഹാർഡ് വർക്ക് തന്നെയാണ് മെയിനായിട്ട്. ഞാൻ എഞ്ചിനീയറിങ്ങിന് ഞാൻ എന്തായാലും നവോദയ വെച്ച് ഡിസൈഡ് ചെയ്തു സിവിൽ സർവീസ് തന്നെയാണ്. ഞാൻ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗിൽ തന്നെ ഞാൻ ഇതിനു വേണ്ടി പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്യാൻ തുടങ്ങി. എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗിൽ ഞാൻ എന്നും പത്രം വായിക്കുമായിരുന്നു. ഹിന്ദു ന്യൂസ് പേപ്പർ മസ്റ്റായിട്ട് വായിക്കുമായിരുന്നു എല്ലാ ദിവസവും. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഞാൻ ബേസിക്സ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ടെസ്റ്റുകൾസ് NCERT +1 9, 10 +1 ടെസ്റ്റുകൾ വായിച്ചു. ഒരു ബേസ് അടിസ്ഥാനം എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗിന്റെ കൂടെ ഫൗണ്ടേഷൻ സ്ട്രോങ് ആയി എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗിന്റെ കൂടെ തന്നെ ചെയ്യാൻ ശ്രമിച്ചു.
സോ എന്താണ് ഹരികൃഷ്ണന്റെ കാഴ്ചപ്പാടിൽ ഹരികൃഷ്ണൻ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ സ്ട്രെങ്ത് ആൻഡ് വീക്ക്നെസ് എന്താണ്?
സ്ട്രെങ്ത്, ഞാൻ ഹാർഡ് വർക്കിംഗ് ആണ്, സിൻസിയർ ആണ്. പിന്നീട് ഞാൻ സെൽഫ് റിലയൻ്റ് ആണ്, സെൽഫ് ഡ്രിവണും ആണ്. കാരണം സെൽഫ് റിലയൻ്റ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരുപക്ഷെ നവോദയ വിദ്യാലയത്തിൽ നിന്നാണ് അതും കിട്ടിയത്. നമുക്കൊരു വർഷത്തിലൊരിക്കലേ വീട്ടിൽ പോകാൻ പറ്റുകയുള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ തന്നെയാണ് എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളും ചെയ്യുന്നത്. നമ്മൾ തന്നെയാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഡ്രസ്സുകൾ ക്ലീൻ ചെയ്യുന്നതും. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് സെൽഫ് റിലയൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ സെൽഫ് ഡ്രിവൺ ആണ്. എനിക്ക് തന്നെ തോന്നിയതാണ് ഇങ്ങനെ മുന്നോട്ട് നീങ്ങാനുള്ളത്. പിന്നെ തീർച്ചയായും സിൻസിയറും ഹാർഡ് വർക്കിംഗ് ആണ്.
വിഷ് യു ഓൾ ദി ബെസ്റ്റ്. ആൻഡ് ഇത് മെയിൻസിന് ഒരു ടിപ്പ് ഓഫ് ദി ഐസ്ബർഗ് തന്നെയാണ്. സോ ഇതിൽ നിന്നും പറ്റുന്ന മാക്സിമം പഠിക്കുക. There are a lot of eminent people on the panel. Okay? So wish you all the best and be confident.
Thank you, ma'am. Hey, coming, sir?
Yeah, come,
Yes.
come in.
Morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am.
Morning. Have a seat. Krishnan, yesterday was your birthday, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you celebrate it nicely?
No, sir, I didn't celebrate.
You didn't celebrate?
To be frank, I didn't celebrate, sir.
What happened?
Because my interview is on May 15. So let's forget this birthday. Next birthday we can celebrate, sir. I believe.
All right, okay. But how many, all your friends or family, everybody congratulated you?
Yes, sir. All called me. My father called me. My mother, all my friends also called me, sir.
All right. You did your, you wrote your exams also in geography, is it?
Yes, sir.
You heard of continental drift?
Yes, I have
You
heard.
have heard of plate tectonics?
Yes, sir.
So, do you think plate tectonics was responsible for the earthquake in Nepal?
Yes, sir. Plate tectonics was the reason for the earthquake in the Nepal. What happening is there, sir, in Nepal, the Nepal is in the fault zone between the Indo-Australian plate and the Eurasian plate. Nepal lies between these two plates. So the collision between these plates led to the earthquake. The collision between these plates and the energy released by them provided the earthquake in the Nepal, sir.
Okay. Do you think because of that the Himalayas are rising?
Yes, Himalayas are rising. Actually, the Indo-Eurasian place it's like this, and the Eurasian plate is like this. So, the Indo-Eurasian plate is subducting into the Eurasian plate, and this compression get lifted to the Himalayas. Sir. So the sediments get compressed, and these sediments get compressed from the Himalayas.
So what was the name of the sea which actually where the deposits became ultimately Himalayas? Do you know? Remember the name of
Tethys
sea?
Sea, sir. I believe it's Tethys Sea, sir.
Tethys Sea. All right. Do you think earthquakes are preventable? Is it possible for people with the scientific innovations and the advancements we have? Can we predict earthquakes in advance, just like we do for cyclones?
So earthquakes is predictable to an extent. For example, sir, even the Japan, it's a highly earthquake zone, but they have well established earthquake prediction systems, but they can only predict the possible impacts of the earthquake. They cannot predict the earthquake as it is.
When it will happen.
When it will happen. They can possibly predict what will be the possible impact of the earthquakes, and so such that there can be preparedness on this regard, sir. But it's unpredictable.
You're not working anywhere right now, is it?
No, sir, I am not working.
You did not go for a job, or?
Sir, I did not go for a job. Right from the 2013, I passed out, and then I went for one year preparation, and later I wrote my exam, sir.
Where did you prepare for the?
Sir, I prepared for in the Delhi. Sir.
Delhi, which institution?
Sir, it's Wajiram.
Wajiram. Is it good?
It's good, sir.
All right. Okay.
You were talking about disaster.
Yes, sir.
Do you know something called disaster capitalism?
Sorry, sir, I have not heard it.
You know about it.
Sorry, sir.
And in terms of, here you have the disaster in, Nepal and other places. What kind of possible impacts in terms of economy it will have?
Definitely, sir, it will have a lot of impact. For example, the
Can you explain it?
last thunderstorm in Uttarakhand, it had made the Uttarakhand go back 10 years back. Everything was hampered, sir. For example, the roads was not there, power generation was stuck, then electricity was there, not there. So everything was stuck, sir. So before that, there needs to be a proper awareness about the disasters to hamper it, and also regarding the environmental aspects also, we need more awareness. There needs to be a line between the development and the environment. Concern about the environment, sir. Need to balance between them.
What do you think about sustainable development? What is it all about? Can you explain?
Sustainable development is a word coined by the Brundtland Commission, which says that we can meet the development must be there, but it must be meet the conditions of the future generations, so that the development the environment should not be hampered in a such that the future generation must also have a equal resource also a get over our resources. Environment. This is a sustainable development. Without hampering our future generation, we have to take care of our environment.
There's a book called Development as Freedom. Are you aware about it?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about it. Sorry, sir,
Or are you aware about something called the rights-based approach to development? Sustainable.
Rights-based approach to development was the theme of the previous UPA government, sir. For example, there were 5 rights in this regard. Right to food, right to food. First one is right to information. Right to information, which helps in making a participatory governance. And another next one was right to food, to help our poverty alleviation programs. Then right to employment, so that they.
Okay, what is what exactly is human development? You said about sustainable development and human development. What exactly is the difference between these two?
So human development means in the sense the human should have a dignified life, and their life should be dignified in the development, and there are various factors associating with the human development, such as education, health, etc. So.
Okay. And what do you think about India's record of human development?
India's record is not a high in the higher ranks. It's 135 out of 186 nation in the HDA index.
Are you familiar with something called Uncertain Glory? It's written by it is an analysis of India's human development and economic growth, comparing Gujarat and Kerala. Are you familiar with the work? Written by two well-known economists?
Sir, can I guess? Can I guess what?
You know, it's Amrita Sen and
G-entry. So
yeah. And last thing about the right to work. And do you think that it has made any significant change on the ground? And if so, what?
So definitely it has made a significant change. For example, Kerala itself. In the Kerala, the women empowerment, one of the reasons for the women empowerment is our Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. We in the Kerala, it's having a lot of unemployment problems. So for example, in Kerala, it's the unemployment rate between the age of 16 to 59 is 16.5. So the incidence of the female unemployment is more than the male employment in Kerala. So this Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee was one of the major reasons in contributing for the empowerment of the women in Kerala, and it has a certain domino effects. We have low IMR rates, we have higher sex ratio, we have low birth rate. These are all possible because of the women empowerment, sir. And that MG Narega was one of the main reasons for the women empowerment of Kerala itself.
Hari Krishnan, you are very interested in playing badminton. Did not think of it as a career option?
So, ma'am, I didn't think of it, ma'am. When I studied in Navodaya school, we were given training in badminton. We have to choose any one game, sir, madam. So I chose badminton as a profession. There we were given good training there, and there also I continued with the badminton. For engineering also I continued. It's what I mean. It's a creation for me rather than making as a professional sport, ma'am.
Okay.
Now also I play badminton, ma'am.
Okay.
For recreation.
So you have a geography background. So tell me, lots of plans have been implemented by various governments to clean up Ganga.
Yes, sir.
But most of it is water down the drain. So tell me, what are the drawbacks and what would your course of action be?
So first of all, there needs to be awareness among the people itself. For example, what are the major reasons in the Ganga? It's a lot of burned bodies. It's a part of Hindu customs that after burning the body, they are thrown to Ganga. So first of all, there needs to be create awareness among the people itself. We cannot completely eradicate that. For example, there must be a crematorium, electrical crematorium near it, and ashes can be thrown out into the Ganga rather than throwing the direct body into it. And the another one is problem is tanning. It's leather industries. So the leather industries is also, so that has also be taken care of, and the proper treatment has to be there. Treatment of the chemicals has to be taken off. We have to provide recycle and reuse mechanisms.
So you are saying there is no action required from the government except creating awareness.
Creating awareness among the people as a part of this Hindu customs, I said, and that one the government awareness for the tanning industries, the government has to be taken up. For example, more plants has to be set up by the government in this regard. For more chemical plants to treat this leather industries, ma'am.
Okay, but you haven't answered my first question. What are the drawbacks of the plan so far?
I believe this was because there was no
They
awareness.
haven't given attention to this aspect.
This aspect, they
I'm
haven't.
sure?
Yes, sir.
My second question, are you aware of Priya Pillai?
I didn't
Priya
get it.
Pillai?
Pardon, ma'am?
Priya Pillai, Greenpeace activist? Are you aware of her?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, you know the issue.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, do you think it is an infringement on the right to freedom, this whole issue?
It's just a different aspect. It is there needs to be a balance between them, ma'am. The freedom of speech and expression should have a balance between the development. For example, the government, ma'am, there are a lot of lakhs of NGOs are working in our country. The government doesn't go back to any of NGOs. What happens in this particular NGO was, ma'am, they didn't provide the details of the bank account of the account they have, and they also didn't file the returns. But how much they have got as returns and so. Greenpeace.
You're wrong. Factually wrong.
Greenpeace International and Ford.
Greenpeace International has filed all returns.
Sorry, sir, ma'am. Sorry, sir.
Okay, go on with your answer.
I believe that, and the other thing was she was going to London for taking the stance against in our coal mine plants, sir. So I believe it's not necessary to go in the London and create an anti-developmental stance in India. But similar way, there has to be freedom of speech and expression. There should have freedom of expression, but the India's anti-development agenda, the policy should not be anti-development. There needs to be development also, ma'am.
Okay, so give me your take also on the recent cow slaughter issue. There has been a ban in many states. So what is your take on that?
Ma'am, it's a highly sentimental issue.
as regarding it's having both of advantage and disadvantage in this regard. First of all, it's a disadvantages. It's entering into the personal eating habits of a man. So the government can't enter into. Government can't. I believe the government. It's personal choice. Government can't enter into the eating habits of a man. And but as a advantages, our directive principles of the state policy, Article 46 itself says we must protect our cows and bovine population. And so, in this regard, it was good. But personally entering into the eating habits of the man, it's a bad thing, ma'am. For example, if I believe in Kerala, there is no need of beef, because all the people eat beef, and there is no problem in this regard. And also in northeast countries such as Nagaland, it's a custom. It's a culture is part of their culture itself is beef eating is a part of their culture. So let the people decide. I don't believe in what government taking an action, and I definitely I'm against the national ban on.
So you should have a referendum then.
So yes, we can.
Referendum.
Yes, we can. So I believe we can have a national referendum in this regard.
Okay, you're coming from Kerala, and in Kerala you have a serious problem of alcoholism.
Yes.
What can you do about it?
Alcoholism, in this step, the government has done a good step recently, such as the phasing out of the alcohol in the 10 years. Now the India private bars has been closed, and 10% closure on the each bar of on the government beverage outlet.
So by which year do you expect alcohol to be completely wiped out of Kerala?
2025, sir.
2025. Don't you feel it is an infringement on the personal right to drink? It's his personal choice, isn't it?
Sir, I don't believe the right to drink is a fundamental right of a person.
No, but it's an individual choice, isn't it?
But sir, no, my personal experience is it's near my village. How many families has been lost by families? How many divorce has been happened? How many suicides has been happened?
You
the
seem
girls
to
were
support
the girls
a right to eat beef, but not a right to drink.
So it's right to eat beef and right to eat
It's eating and it is drinking.
drinking. Right to alcohol, it's a different thing, sir. It's first of all, it's a harm to our body, and one of the major cases of harassment.
You think
of
red meat is healthy?
No, red meat is not healthy, sir.
Okay.
But for example, the harassment against the woman, all are causing because of the increasing alcoholism in the country.
Are you aware of animal rights?
Animal
Rights.
So please.
Animal rights.
Animal rights.
Yeah.
Yes, animal rights. Yes, sir.
You are speaking of harassment of individuals. You are, on the other hand, completely ignoring slaughter. You are killing some animals, isn't it? The right to life.
Yes, sir. But if it is positive for a larger interest of the nation, it can be, sir.
Suppose you are the district collector of a particular district in, say, Gujarat, where cow slaughter is banned, and there is a huge commotion happening. Two segments of the population. There is a riot kind of situation. There is some cow slaughter going to happen somewhere. Now, will you order firing to disperse the crowd?
So definitely, I will not order.
You will not order.
No, definitely I will not, because I can actually. I will talk to them and take the necessary actions. Firing is not a possible solution, sir.
But there is a possibility of riot happening.
Actually,
People will anyway get killed.
But the firing is not a solution. Even if there is a firing, the people will be getting killed, no, sir.
Firing to the air.
Not even firing in the air. You will
Firing
not
in the air,
that
it
count.
can be, sir, because it does not cause any harm to individuals. Sir.
But when it comes down,
It's a problem, sir.
do you support legalizing prostitution?
Sir, it depends upon the country to country.
No, do you support? In which country are you?
No, I'm so sir.
Do you support that?
I will not support, sir.
Why?
Because the prostitution, one of the major reasons of the prostitution is their, for example, their lack of finance, and lack of poverty, lack of unemployment, etc. So the government has to do that steps in this regard. So, for example, more poverty elevation programs, and the government has to do steps in a such a way that they have to be taken out from the clutches of the prostitution, rather than legalizing the prostitution.
On a scale of say 1 to 100 of honesty,
Okay.
100% is the 100% honest person. How much would you rate yourself?
So 90.
90. 10% is dishonest.
No, sir. In the base of honesty, I am 100% honest, but I have also drawbacks and mistakes, sir. So I will try to rectify
Even though
whatever.
you're honest, you will give only 90%.
Sir, because
It's an honest answer.
That's honest.
See, you're a badminton player.
yes, sir.
Why suddenly Indian players are doing quite good internationally in badminton?
Sir, this change has shifted from the 2008 itself. When the India prepared for the Commonwealth Games, so there was a shift in this regard.
What was
Earlier,
the
we
shift?
shift in the sense for the Commonwealth Games, we have to prepare for the as a part of the Commonwealth Games. There are more stadiums has been come out. Government has been provided more funds, more nutritional support, more coaches in this regard, and media itself is become more aware about it. Media also highly sensitive to this issue. Earlier there was no such media sensitization of the badminton. Earlier it was only for cricket, sir. Now the media has been come out, and there are also sponsors has been come out. So that has a positive effect that we have seen now. Saina Nehwal coming on the first, PV Sindhu.
Believe that Saina Nehwal has got more nutrition in this short period.
Not nutrition, psychological background, more foreign coaches, more nutritional support, I believe, sir.
Under which foreign
more
coach she
stadiums in
herself trained? I mean, which was the foreign coach? Who was the foreign coach who trained Saina?
Sorry, sir, I don't know. I don't believe such foreign coaches have trained her. I know Prakash Adhikon Academy, she has trained in Prakash Adhikon Academy, and now she is in Bangalore, Vimal Kumar, under the leadership of Vimal Kumar.
Earlier, whether she was with Prakash Padukone Academy or Gopi Chand Academy.
Sorry, sir, this is Gopi Chand Academy, now she is on Prakash Adhikon Academy.
But even after that, a person like Saina Nehwal becoming number one in the world, still cricket is popular. Why badminton and all such types of sports are not getting as popular as cricket?
First of all, sir, I would say that the people itself is more fond of cricket rather than badminton.
Yeah,
So,
why is the question?
So, first of all, for example, in the badminton stadiums, we do not have anywhere in only major two stadiums are there in Hyderabad and Bangalore. But the cricket stadiums, it's anywhere in India, and in anywhere it's all where in India, sir. So people getting more exposure to cricket, and also the people itself also, right? Maybe it's because of the historical background, sir. People may be more interested in cricket rather than playing a
Do you
badminton.
think that cricket is killing all other sports in the country?
I don't think in such a regard, sir, because the badminton has come up along with the cricket. Cricket also we are number one. Cricket also we are in the number one position, and badminton also we are moving up. And in shooting also we are coming. Boxing